If you run an online business and most of your days are feeling like a challenge, like you're just fighting an uphill battle, this video is for you. And also to let you know that you're not alone. It's now been 5 years since I started my first online business while I was still working at a big consulting firm. And even though I realized this countless times, I still find myself here reminding myself of this. So really this video is not just advice for you, it's also a reminder to myself. You won't find happiness or fulfillment anywhere else than right here and right now. Yet we still find ourselves looking for it in the future when we make this amount of money or once we have this business, whatever. We just keep shifting the goalposts. When I started this journey 5 years ago, I was at my lowest point, depressed, and I dreamed of a life where I would be living in Bali with my new entrepreneur friends, where we would rent a villa together with a nice pool, office overlooking the green fields. I would wake up in the morning and go for a dip in the pool, get some sun, and just get to work with my friends and actually build something that is enjoyable, that I have fun doing it. And yet, here I am, exactly what I was looking for. And most days I wake up from my bed, check my messages, and go straight into the office full of stress and just thinking of all the things that I need to complete. I dreamed of a life where I chose who I worked with, that I would have a great team and amazing people around me, that it doesn't really feel like work, that it feels like play, and that we have a great time with each other while we create something of value and we all make money and have a way to sustain our lives, and not only to just survive but to do the things that we want to do in life. Yet here I am, and most days I just beat myself up for not being further ahead or for not being able to achieve certain level of success by the new metric that I established for myself. And if you haven't realized this yet, you will soon enough, that being in this state of mind, it doesn't really allow you to go very far. You can brute force your way into making some money, but you can't really brute force the feeling of fulfillment and enjoying life as you go through it. Of course, I have a lot of ambitions and I have a lot of goals that I want to hit and many experiences that I want to have in life and things that I want to achieve with my team and the people that are around me. And that's a good thing to have in life. But we shouldn't let that ambition take away the pleasure of the day of today. You see, maybe you are at a completely different stage. Maybe you're still just trying to figure it out, make your first money online. Or maybe you already made a lot of money, but you're still finding yourself unhappy with your life. Working hard is important, but I'm pretty confident that you're going to be able to look back at your life and identify moments in time where you felt like things just happened, that you were just unbeatable, that you would just breeze through every challenge that was thrown in your way and you would just make more money than you ever made before, or you're just getting more clients, where progress really feels natural to you. And maybe you don't even notice, you're just going with life. And my suggestion to you is to stop this video right now and think of those moments. Try to remember what was happening back then. How did you feel? Why did you feel that way? And what I urge you to do is try to find ways to bring that into your life on a day to day basis. Because one thing I can promise you is all of the times that I've tried to force my way into making money, into growing my business, I'm thinking of the hard way to do it, that I need to brute force my way into it, that I need for some reason something that I don't yet have to achieve it, that it somehow needs to be more complicated than what it actually is. You see, when we're in that state of mind, we can't really create. You might think this is woo woo stuff, but I've seen it more than enough to be able to tell you that this is very real. You see, the reality is that once you're in that state of mind, of negativity, and that you're going for something that you don't have, and you just have this feeling of lack and resistance from the world towards you, that you need to go against the world to go get the thing you want, the world will respond back with resistance and friction. And you're just sitting at your desk, all clenched up, trying to just plow through things. And if you take a moment, notice that all of your neck is tensed up, your muscles, and you can just relax and you can just feel the burden get out of your neck. We carry that with us most of our days. And what happens is that it doesn't really allow you to even think clearly, to look for the obvious answers, to just simply do the basic things that are going to yield you the results that you're looking for. But if you step back into the moments that you felt that you just see success very easily, that you can just go through all of your tasks and all of your objectives, it just feels like they're going naturally, that you just achieve it without resistance. Find what that means, what that looks like for you, and try to bring it into your life. I can give you the example today. I woke up, I went and got some sun, I took a dip in the pool, and here I am now, doing what my work is, talking to you, hopefully bringing you some clarity and hope that you too can find the peace to achieve the things that you want without all of the negativity and all of the feeling of unworthiness. And maybe as you look back at these moments in your life and why there's so much resistance into achieving your results and the objectives that you have, maybe you find out that you're on the wrong direction. Maybe that you need to change things a little. Maybe that you don't really care about the objective that you set that much. You really just said it because it seemed like it made sense. You were operating in a subconscious programming that you weren't even realizing. What really matters to you? What are you doing this for? So you get to wake up and choose what you do in life, so that you get to show your mom how much you love her and retire her. What is the real reason? What are the deep rooted reasons? Because maybe if you can't retire your mom yet, you can still show her love and you can still help her. What does it feel like to achieve the success that you want? Because you get to experience that today. It's just a matter of degree. How much am I making my mom's life better? Well, maybe I'm not yet there to retire her, but there's something else that I can do for her today that drives me in that direction. And the feeling that you're gonna get from doing these things and operating from this state of mind is gonna give you the energy to bring all of the other things you want out of life. People talk about gratitude a lot, and it's true. If you expect the world to be against you, it will be. If you expect the world to happen for you, it will. If this message helped you get some clarity and hopefully a new breath of fresh air into how you take on the week, the month, the year, and all of the objectives that you have for yourself and for your business, remember to come back to it when you're feeling down, when you're feeling like the world is against you. I can promise you, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I hope you achieve everything you want in life. See you next week. Peace.